What's up, everybody? Freak, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. Just hard to believe I get to be a part of all this.
It's the end of a long weekend. Just do your best and relax and enjoy it. Maybe give the fans a little show too. And you all know things get serious in the fourth quarter.
Oh yeah, I'll be ready. Butterfly's long gone by then.
What makes you think you'll even be playing in the fourth quarter, Freaks?
Okay. Just because I wasn't on the cover of 2K like the rest of y'all doesn't mean I can't get it done when it counts.
And you can't even get it done on the virtual court. I beat you without even trying last night.
That's there.
You got lucky. Okay, I want a rematch.
Yo, I want in on this. I could take you or Jay.
Well, I got plenty of time to beat all of you. Steph, you want in on this too?
I'm in. Hope you know how to defend the long ball better than you do out here.
I'll take one after you guys are done. Might as well make me the championship game.
Okay, consider it done. It's gonna be easiest night of my life. But now it's time to start the real show with the league's newest star at center stage. Good luck to you, fellas.
It's a special day for basketball fans. The All-Star Game, best of the East against best in the Western Conference. And we are proud to bring it to you right here on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Conley out there with Steph Curry. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Hayward, and it's Griffin in at the power forward.
Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
Outside Curry. He feeds it to Hayward. Shoots the three. East grabs the miss. Wade outside. Freak kicks to LeBron. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, Steve Kerr gave me a few moments to catch up with him. Coach joked about how he planned for this game. He said that he took a look at the roster of the other conference and realized that there is no way to plan for all the talent and superstars on the other side of the ball, saying, if I had to actually try and stop them from scoring, I might lose my mind. We don't want to see that, guys.
Thanks, Doris. And Freak throws it down.
Oh, the alley-oop connection. That's all-star play at its best.
On defense, the East All-Stars. Curry kicks to Griffin. Wade against Curry. Up top, Griffin. Hayward goes in, just 5 on the clock. Conley gets the bucket.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And again, it's Gordon Hayward. Hayward's got 7.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
There's the screen. Now here's James. Knocked away. The shot from 20 feet away. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Griffin, and he overshot that one, missing. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Wade drives in. Now Conley. And there's the feed to Curry. There's the triple. That drops. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
LeBron up top, defended by Griffin. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by James.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Griffin. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
Wade against Curry. Wade dishes to Anthony. Passes to DeRozan. It's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
And so here are the West All-Stars. It's a 5-point game. To the paint, here's Hayward. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Hayward's got 9.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
LeBron outside. Outside DeRozan. Offline with his 3.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
Outside Curry. Outside Leonard. Griffin a screen on Anthony. Leonard attacking, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up a dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. DeRozan against Conley. There's the bucket. Good. DeRozan's got his second bucket tonight.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Dishes it to Leonard. Back to Curry. Leonard on the wing, covered by Anthony. From 17 feet out, and it's Leonard again missing.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
James right side. That 3 off the mark. And so here are the West All-Stars. They lead by 7. Now the dish to Conley. .144 left in the first. Here's Leonard. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Griffin created the space for that shot.
A big group substitution East. Pau Gasol is checked in for LeBron. Millsap comes in for Anthony. Butler, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Lowry in for Dwayne Wade. Then for the West All-Stars, Marc Gasol's checked in for Hayward. Anthony Davis comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Klay Thompson in for Kawhi Leonard.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing, surrendering too many easy baskets.
Butler kicks to Lowry. Floats one up. Can't get it to go. Good D by Thompson. 1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Conley. Rebound by Butler.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now here's Freak. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Freak. Freak's got 3 assists tonight.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Here's Curry. 3-pointer. And it's Freak with the rebound. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball, trailing here by 8. From outside the arc, and the shot is good. Freak's got 7 points.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want. Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Lowry passes to Freak. From down in the low post, it goes. He's got 9.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the West All-Stars up by 8. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. A great event unfolding. One quarter of basketball already. And the East with some changes. Freaks checked in for Gasol. DeRozan comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Jackson in for Kyle Lowry. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Marc Gasol's checked in for Cousins. Nowitzki comes in for Davis. Gordon Hayward's checked in for James Harden. And it's Mike Conley in for Curry. Freak, he's in at small forward. Paul Millsap out there with Paul George. And there's Jackson, and it's DeRozan in at the 2 guard. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Kicks to Gasol.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
The pass to Nowitzki. And the layup is good.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
In a big game for Freak. He has 14 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Isaiah Thomas, he's checked in for George. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. It's a close game here in Toronto. Outside Conley. Here's Nowitzki. Here's Gasol. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
Thomas goes in. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. 1:36 left to play in the first half. Gasol a screen. Conley kicks to Thompson. Thompson is double. Nowitzki for 3. A shot by Hayward, wide open. He sinks the 11-footer. And now a 5-point West All-Star lead. Thomas dishes to Freak. No good from outside. 59 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Conley into the lane. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Green, he's checked in for the West.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, and that's an honor none of these players will ever forget. I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
Thompson passes to Hayward. Gasol, a screen on DeRozan. Hayward kicks to Green. A three-pointer off the mark. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Out to the right wing. Thomas, it's a wide open look. No good on the three. Here's Conley. 6 points for him. Green, the screen. Thompson from long range. Just 4 seconds left in the first half of the game. Freak drills it from outside. Freak's got 19 points. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. West All-Stars lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break. To the NBA All-Star Game. One half is in the books, and the second half about to begin.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
On the court for the West All-Stars, Hayward out there with Griffin. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Conley in at the shooting guard position. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And it's Freak missing. Curry dishes to Conley. Outside Griffin for 3, and Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Griffin. Now it's a 4-point West All-Star lead. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Oh, getting in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Conley kicks to Hayward. Feeds to Griffin. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
West All-Stars shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Blake Griffin hits them both. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator, but I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
And it's DeRozan missing.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Curry against Wade. He kicks it to Freak, looking to end the run. It's rebounded by the West. Conley's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. The shot by Curry, no good. Here are the East All-Stars. 6-point game. Wade. Hayward with some nice D.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Outside Curry. He dishes it to Griffin. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on DeRozan. The West All-Stars have shot 6 of 7 at the line. No good on the free throw. And the East with some changes. Butler comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Dwayne Wade. And West also making a switch. Cousins is checked in. They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Outside Curry. Griffin sets the screen for Leonard. 4 on the clock. Goes up on the wing, and he connects with the jumper. Leonard's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, it looks to me like Leonard is really feeling it out there. Kawhi Leonard.
There's a screen. Here's Lowry, puts up the baby hook, and so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one.
Lowry with the ball. He feeds it to Gasol. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Freak.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Outside Curry. The feed to Gasol. Outside Leonard. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
And here's Lowry. He'll sap a screen, and Freak throws it down.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
Curry kicks to Gasol. Back to Curry. Pass to Davis. The shot is off, so the East All-Stars will take it the other way. To the wing right side. Millsap passes to Freak. Gasol, a screen on Curry. Freak kicks to Gasol. Gasol with the steal. Here's Curry. Can't hit. Some solid defense from Butler.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Freak, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Gasol. Wade comes in for Butler. And John Wall subbed in for Kyle Lowry. The turnaround. Gasol, no good. East with the ball. Trailing by 2. Ball's knocked loose. And Hayward with a clear path to the hoop. That's good. Hayward's got 13.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up. And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Now, here's Thompson. Green, the screen. Curry. Millsap grabs the miss.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his team.
We've been having a great time here, and we hope you have been too. The All-Star Game coverage continues. Thanks again for tuning in here to 2K Sports.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
Freak, and it's small forward. D-Wade out there at DeRozan. And it's LeBron James. And it's Anthony in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Conley dishes to Green. Here's Thompson. Soft touch off the glass.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they've both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
And the dunk by James.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
The drive by Green from 6 feet. That one a little long.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Conley against LeBron. Pass to DeRozan. Dwayne Wade on the wing. Shot clock at 6 to take the lead, and the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness, I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for the West. Kept alive.
Well, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Wade passes to Freak. Back to Wade. To the right side. Here's Freak. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Nowitzki kicks to Griffin. Hayward's got space. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. And that's 15 points for Gordon Hayward. Out to the right wing. And a wide open look for Freak. Nails the wide open jump shot. Freak's got the game tied up here for the East All-Stars. Conley kicks to Griffin. Thompson outside. Dishes to Nowitzki. Knocks down the 10-footer.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. The dish to Freak. Back to Wade. Right wing. Freak with it. Picked up by Thompson. 5 on the clock. A wide open look here for DeRozan. And right on target. Good.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Hayward dishes to Conley. Over to the wing. Three-pointer. Hayward scored the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
LeBron kicks to Freak. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Freak's got 32 points in the game. Freak's got 12 points on 4 3-pointers tonight, shooting 62% from outside on 7 attempts. Conley with a wide open look, and they will call over the back on the play.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the East. Kawhi, he's checked in for the West. Here's Freak. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Now Now Conley. Banked in off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Curry's checked in, and both free throws good from Freak. Here is Conley. Pass to Curry for the 3, and it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
To take the lead. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Curry with it. And here's Conley outside. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. They've got the opportunity to get the lead back.
And they've been waiting for this chance all game long.
Freak kicks to LeBron. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Conley, the pass to Griffin. Curry setting the pick for Griffin. DeRozan against Curry. Kicks to Hayward. It's stolen by DeRozan. Outside Lowry. Hands it from downtown.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Outside Curry. Picked by Griffin. Curry dishes to Conley. Hayward outside. To the paint. To halt the run. It's blocked. And stolen by Hayward. And it's Conley penetrating. And the pass to Curry. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist target.
Knocked loose. Curry with the steal. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
They'd have loved to cut it to 1 there. But they're still in decent shape if they can get a stop.
Freak kicks to LeBron. Lowry from outside. No good. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Curry passes to Conley. Curry can't get it to go.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the 4th, that would have been a big bucket for him.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Hayward, left side. And, yep, finally dropped after rolling around the rim. Hayward's got the game tied up here for the West All-Stars. Game could be on the line right here.
It's basically now or never for them.
A tough position. Here's LeBron. Money!
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
East All-Stars making a change here. Millsap's checked in. Outside Curry. Down low, kicks it out to Leonard. Uncovered. Connects. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Well, it's a scary sight when Kawhi Leonard starts lighting it up like this.
Inside, there's Freak. It's in!
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's Curry outside. Buries the triple.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's DeRozan. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So a close game sees the West All-Stars taking this one.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith in the All-Star Game action now in the books. So let's take a look back at some of the footage from our All-Star Game MVP, Stephen Curry. He was the engine that drove this team the whole night, and his teammates had no problem harnessing the power of that motor.
I will say this about Steph Curry. There is no player in the league more capable of single-handedly taking over a ball game than he is. What I mean is, Steph Curry's hot. Is hotter than anyone else is hot. He can beat you with his feet, his mind, his shot. The only thing you can be sure of is that he will beat you.
Well, he had fun out there. He also didn't shy away from putting on that flash and pizzazz to make the highlights. I thought he gave the fans a gutsy performance. All the celebrities stopped looking at me and started waving at him. He had a couple of good candidates, but he deserved it.
And that'll do it for this year's All-Star Game. Some splendid talent on display tonight. For Shaquille O'Neal and for Kenny the Jet Smith and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again to start up the NBA's second half of the season.